Hi everyone and welcome to my place. My new assistant, her name is Winter. She's from New Jersey. Hi.
Hi.
She's here on holiday and her greatest wish in the world was to come to Astar's place and do crafts with me. Is that the truth?
Yeah.
See, and if you live on the other side of the world or you're living out of New Zealand and you come to New Zealand for a holiday, do drop me a line because I'm up to doing crafts with whoever would like a treat. So today it's all about crafts for your age because I've been a little bit naughty and I've done big girls crafts and not young girls crafts.
Yeah.
Now how old are you?
I'm 11, turning 12 in April.
And I haven't done very much for young girls at all, but we're going to solve that today. This is what I'm going to show you. We're going to take a rock. Have you got access to rocks in New Jersey?
Yes, we do.
Do you have rocks like this? These are good river rocks.
If you go by a river.
Yes. So these are easy to find. And all you need to do is to make sure that it's had a good wash. So what I did was I used some liquid detergent and gave it a good scrub. And then to speed up the process, I put them in the oven at 120 for about 5 or 10 minutes, and it warms up, and as it warms up, it cools them. So there's a wee tip from me. Now I've also got some really lovely lace. If you didn't have any lace, you could use a doily. Do you know about doilies?
Yeah.
So doilies would work really well with this. And what I love about the doilies and this type of lace is you can actually stretch it. So that's what we've got to do onto the rock. And I've got, now I've used not ordinary cotton. This is a linen cotton. And even though you can't see it, it's like dental floss. It's really, you know how you can't break dental floss? Yeah. This is what you can do with this, and it's much, much stronger for the job that we're going to do today. You also need a tea bag that's been soaked in some water because I don't want it to be white, I want it to be sort of like a vintage antique colour. Now, if you're wondering what we're doing with this, let me just show you. This is what we're going to do. So we're going to lay the rock down and we're going to cut a shape around there. Now, the issue that we've got is that not all rocks are perfectly nice and round. No, you can't always get what you want. But these are going to be great as a paperweight or a doorstop. And this might be nice, but you have Mothering Sunday, don't you? I thought that this would be a great job to do for mum or for nan or for grandma. So I'll show you how you go about it. So you need to get your rock, and because this was quite expensive, this lace, and to be as frugal as I can, I don't like that end, to be as frugal as I can, I need to get this so that I don't have to waste too much, but I get it covered as far as I can. Yeah, that's it. So right from there, so you're just going to have to muck around with it at this stage. Now normally what I would do is I would cut around those bits there, but I'm not going to worry about that because we can add more lace, like little inserts like this in due course. So it's just a matter of cutting that around there like that. And that like that. And if we had time, when I was a young girl, my nan taught me how to make lace. So when I was your age, I learned how to do it with a little thing that was like a tatting shuttle or shuttle, I think it was. It took me forever and ever and ever, but I think it was my nan's way of making me sit quietly. Right, so there we have that there. So you can start with the sew. What we're going to do is we're going to have to stitch that across there. So I'll start with this little one. I'll use this wee one here. And see how I've got far too much on that side? I'll get rid of that little bit there, like that, and I'll cut that bit, and I'll get rid of that bit there so that easily, that's better. Right, now, getting to, and you also need glasses if you've got old eyes and can't see. Right, you need to get, now do you know how to thread up a needle?
Yeah.
Of course you do. Now tell you what the tip is when you're doing this. I'll let you thread that up. The tip when you're threading up a needle with some thread is don't make it too long. That's sometimes what happens if it's far too long. And I'm using, it's got quite a blunt tip on here because you don't need that to be too pointy. And then threading that through and then bringing it down so that you've got 2/3 and just over half this side here, so that you've got enough to pull through. And then to do that, did you get it?
So like that much?
Yeah, and I'll cut it about, are you threaded up?
Yeah.
Yeah, to make it, yeah, so if you don't go too long, it's going to be much easier. So it's just a matter of getting that to there, and then when I do my little knot at the end, I just wet it and then turn it over itself like that, and then squish that like that, and that knots up onto itself like that. So you need a little knot. If you didn't want to do that, the other thing that you can do is to just go from there to there. Where's my knotty bit? Sometimes it's easier to just hand knot it like that. And the secret to making this, the secret to success with this craft project is making sure that it looks, the lace has been sewn on as firmly as possible so that it's lovely and smooth over there. So eliminating, see how I've got little wee bobbly bits there? I don't really like those little bobbly bits, so I'll cut those off and we'll come back to finishing that in a minute. So once you get to there, it's just a matter of going through the little bits of lace like so, and then just firmly like so, stitching that onto there. And I see this for mums out there that are watching as the perfect way to teach children hand skills. So that, because these little fine things that we're doing now, I think are lost arts that, like as children, I learnt to do lots of little hand skills like this, and I think that there's a lot of children all over the world that spend a lot of time doing that. A lot of time. So you just keep going until, I'm actually overlapping this just a little bit too, Winter, just because I need that, where I'm overlapping it, that needs to be just a little bit firmer. And when you're doing it, if just pull your thread out so that you've always got quite a long length. I should have used a darker thread, but never mind, we didn't want black on this, we wanted white. And just keep overlapping like so until you get to that stage there. Now where I've got all that, what happened to it?
I need help with my knot.
Okay, I can help you with your knot. So what we'll do is, if you hold those together like so, what we'll do is we'll take that through to there, and where's that end bit? Aha, there's your secret way forward. Pull that through like that, and then let's bring that up to there like that. So once you get started, this is pretty much the hardest part, is getting started, and pull that really, really, really firmly. Like, oops, hold on, it's come away. Oops. Now you put your finger there. Yeah, that's the secret to knots. Right. Oh, got it. Right, so as I said, it's just, so making sure that that other bit there is as long. It's probably very hard for you to see at home, but that's what I mean. And then, Winter, it's just a matter of going from there through to there like that. Now, can you get the scissors and cut that bit there off? Cut that bit off, we don't want that bit. And then just going through to there like that, and see how by pulling it forward firmly it brings it together. Now if you find that it's moving, just go, whoa, keep that there, just go back over that as if you were doing a cross. So you're going like cross stitch, you're going from there to there, and then just come back this way like so, and then just under and over and back in to those bits there like that. Now see all those little bits there that are sticking up? Don't worry about those at this stage, because we can fix those. And if you're ever concerned that it's not going to actually stay and it's going to slip, what you can do is go into there like that, and then where you've got that big loopy bit, go into there, and then that'll actually self-knot back onto itself. So once you get to there, hold on, I'll get rid of that bit there, and you're all finished. And it will take ages and ages and ages. So you can take that home and you can do that with your aunt. So into here, so see these bits here that are all coming away?
Yeah.
I'll show you how to do that bit again. See that there? Over like that, and then just pull that back on itself and just go like that and it'll go hard. Now if you can't get any of this linen thread, dental floss is fantastic. So from there, to finish that off, I'm just going to go into there like that, and the whole thing needs to be quite firmly pulled together so that you don't see. Oops, and then this is the other thing to do too, a little tip. When you're doing it, just go back and make sure that you've got a long enough bit there so you don't have to stop and start all the time. And I think that that's what puts a lot of crafters or a lot of young people off doing crafts, is because this happens. So does this happen to you quite a bit when you're doing your hand sewing? It's the thread keeps coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nuisance, isn't it? So if you just, even it'll take a minute, you know, as you go, just always just check to make sure that that's done. So once you get to there, any bits that are surplus, that are sticking out, just give those just a little clip like that. Now once you get to there, to make it go a lovely vintage colour, of course you would get a much bigger bowl. So what I did was I just soaked the whole thing into the tea. You can use strong coffee and that will give you that lovely vintage look. If you wanted to, you could put a layer of Mod Podge. Do you know about Mod Podge?
Yeah.
Oh, everybody knows about Mod Podge. You could Mod Podge over the top of that, but the secret too is to make sure that you actually can't see any little joins when you're doing it. So that's just going to be a matter of going over and over and over so that you can't see those wee bits there. And the other thing is, by using the Mod Podge, it actually will seal it and it will get rid of any of those little wee raised bits. So how's that for a cool project?
Great.
My gift to you, I hope you guys have enjoyed that at home, and do give it a go because it's such a cool and groovy idea. And for those of you that may be getting married, these running along a table on top of doilies can look very, very fabulous. Did you enjoy that?
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, it has been my pleasure having you with me today so that I could share.
Thanks for having me.
My pleasure. So you go home and you teach all your friends how to do this. Hey, thanks everybody for watching. I hope you've enjoyed that, and I'll see you another day.